So earlier today, I I was in class and we were doing presentations about specific histories of sports. A group did basketball, and the video they chose was "Dear Basketball" by Kobe Bryant, which was so good and it made me sad. It was so good that I wish he didn't do something to a woman in a hotel room in Colorado. Anyways, back at it again with another video. Um, Bailey Zappi, the Browns. Why? The Browns are an enigma. And in other news, Micah Parsons trade offers are being listened to by the Cowboys. Jerry Jones is a fucking idiot. Holy shit. Absolutely hilarious organization. But you all know it. But you all know what I want to talk about. College football is back. It's coming back. First game of the slate of this 5-game slate starting today at 5:30. Boise State versus South Florida, in which I have Boise State winning. I don't really feel like there's going to be a big upset today. East Carolina and North Carolina State are going to have a game today. If you watched that bowl game and you knew what happened at the end of it, that's going to be a must-watch game. Illinois should have no problem with Western Illinois. And Texas, Ohio State. I'm just going to cut to the chase here. I have Ohio State winning. Like, come on. I'm an Ohio State fan. You expect me to take Texas and expect to be one of those Arch Manning overhypers when I have Jeremiah Smith on my team? Come on now. Come on now. Ohio State is so winning this thing. I am really confident that we will win this thing. I think Julian Saban will have a better game than Arch Manning. Arch Manning saying we got a red dot on everything else is so fucking funny. Alright, bro. I am not a believer in the hype for this game. And honestly, people need to chill out about him. Just because he's a Manning doesn't mean he's going to be that good. Come on now. But yeah, man. Jeremiah Smith going to win the Heisman. Calling it now. And then we got Tennessee for Syracuse. A little bit of an interesting game. I'm going to take Tennessee, though. I would be a little bit surprised if Syracuse won. Then we got Old Dominion versus Indiana. Indiana going to win. Penn State going to win. Georgia going to win. And then we got Alabama versus Florida State, which is probably the funniest game of the slate. Simply because of what the Florida State quarterback said. Simply what he said. And that was they don't got Saban anymore. They don't got Saban anymore. And it was like they were underhyped. They were like overhyped. In that they didn't have Saban anymore. They don't have Saban to save them now. Which is hilarious because you're playing for a Florida State team that literally finished 2-10 last year after being predicted to win the ACC. But hey, man, we'll see what that game is. But yeah, I got Alabama winning that game for sure. Iowa State gonna win. Oklahoma totally not under some gambling allegations right now is definitely gonna win their game. Oregon is gonna beat Montana State, of course. Florida's gonna win. Kansas State's gonna win. Texas A&M's gonna win. And then we have the big game, the big night game. 9 LSU versus Clemson 4, and I have Clemson winning this. I do not see LSU winning this whatsoever. I don't think Brian Kelly is that good of a coach. I don't think Garrett Nussmeier is worth the hype that he's getting right now. Like he's seriously the top quarterback prospect for next year's draft. God help us all. And to put it simple, I have Clemson winning this game. Then we got Michigan versus New Mexico, and you know what? I'm going to take New Mexico. This is the only game that I feel could be a really big upset. I'm just being honest. I think New Mexico is going to win this game. Because not only would it be funny, I would also be happy. Then we got Texas Tech. They're going to win. Ole Miss should have no problem with Georgia State. SMU was going to win. Arizona State going to win. Then we got Virginia Tech, South Carolina. A bit of an interesting game, but I got South Carolina. Quarterback seems good. And then we got Notre Dame versus Miami. Who is worse than some Catholic frauds who are independent in the big year of 2025? Well, Carson Beck. That's all I need to say. But yeah, that's it. And I talked about a video that I was doing. And I already finished filming it. I have been burnt out editing it, man. I'm gonna try to edit this whole thing tomorrow. I just didn't feel like editing it after today. Like, I had a good day, it just didn't end the way I wanted to. It ended kind of shitty, but whatever, man. So what if the day is shitty? We got football today. We got football tonight. We got football tomorrow night. We got football Saturday, football on Sunday, football on Monday, and a 3-day weekend. So as long as tomorrow is good and I like get an A on a vocab quiz, which is the only really thing I got, then I should be good. Hope you all having a good day. Hope y'all gonna have a good weekend planned. And God bless. Bye.